Hey, how's it going? It it's January. Not yet. It's December 31st, 2022. This is your daily sweet talk. That's right. 2022. Last day of it. I say 2022. You can say 2022 if you want to be wrong, because that's how not how numbers work. Um, I went to a They Might Be Giants show last night, last concert of the year. They talked a little bit about the pronunciation of like years like that. I went to a lot of concerts this past year, and I think last year and the year before I didn't go to any concerts because pandemic, and then I went to a bunch of concerts this year. Saw Dorian Electra. I've said some of these already, but whatever. Dorian Electra, Benny, Bene. Tessa Violet, Will Joseph Cook was the opening act for that. That was pretty great. Sigrid, Remy Wolf, and They Might Be Giants. And I also saw ABBA the movie in theaters with a crowd, which is kind of like a concert because it's a concert movie. I've mentioned this before. This is a recap, right? Recap of 2022. I also went to the Garfield Gathering, which was in my hometown this year, so I got to go. Might go next time and the year after next, maybe. Had a fun time. I got a lot of Garfield collectibles there, not including that I already had that. Not this too. I bought this year. This is why it's shirt, but I didn't get it at the Garfield Gathering because it's a fan shirt. What else? Went to Maryland. Haven't been there in a few years because again, pandemic. Visited family and friends. So that was fun. Didn't my channels, well, specifically my game channel, that's like the main channel I focus on, that kind of suffered this year. I guess, I don't know, 2020, which was the pandemic year, that was kind of like probably the strongest year for that channel, and now that the pandemic, it's not winding down, it's still, but like I was doing more stuff that I hadn't been doing because of the pandemic, or that the world hadn't been doing because of the pandemic. I don't think that has anything to do with it, but correlation but not causation. Those happen simultaneously. I was trying to play Animal Crossing New Horizons every day this year, which I did for about half of the year and then kind of fell out of it. And around the same time, I stopped uploading to the game channel. I hope in the next year, we're not talking about the next year, but I hope in the next year I can start uploading more. I've like planned out what I want to do for the next year. Haven't worked on it at all yet still. This isn't just about me though. What happened in the world in the past year? Betty White? No, that was at the end of last year. What did happen this year? Avatar 2 finally came out. That was a movie. I saw a lot of movies this year. How many? Forgot to check. 78. 78 movies. I just saw The Fabelmans. That was my last movie for the year. And the first movie I saw this year was Don't Look Up. According to Letterboxd, it's like 100 something, but it's including shorts and stuff like that. Feature length movie. Actually, I didn't include rewatches. That would be 8 more. Do the math. I'm not going. 86. I don't know. I played a lot of games. I already talked about my Steam replaying. I didn't listen to a lot of albums this year because I didn't work on the game channel as much, which means I didn't do as much drawing because I tried to do Inktober, but I only did like 3 days and then stopped. But I usually draw stuff for the thumbnail, so I didn't draw as much this year. I didn't have as much time to listen to music. I've listened to like hundreds of albums the past few years, and I listened to like maybe less than 50 this year, probably. So that kind of sucks. And then missed out on a lot of albums. I need to catch up. Probably more miserable this year. More days feeling miserable this year than past years, and maybe that'll go up. I don't know. I tried to whatever. I tried to do a to-do list this year. I've been doing that like most days this year. Hasn't really worked out. Sleep schedule and everything's still messed up, but I don't know. I'll try to work on it again next year. Who knows? Anyway, bye.